left hand that is sticking him the entire time. He's timed them tremendously well all night long. Strong jab that time by Richards, though. But he needs more than just one punch.
Yeah, he's got to let him go. He's got to let him go.
One punch doesn't win it in the amateurs, unless it's a knockout.
See a little blood still coming down Delante's nose.
But his counting punching ability is superior to Richards.
Definitely.
And I'm talking Delonte Johnson, a young man in the white and blue.
Nice jab.
Nice jab that time by Richards. What would you like to see more of from both of these fighters, Wilkins?
These boys definitely, they look sharp, man. Delante's looking crispy. Still got the intensity there. They need to bring more punches to the mix, man. We're in an amateur, so it's a scoring point system. So you definitely got to get in there and score the points and get out of here.
Is there a part of Delante's game that he's so quick on his feet that sometimes if he would just go ahead and plant, then maybe he could have more power in that right hand as he's delivering it after he's got connected with that left hand?
I say he loses his footing a lot. That's something you got to be careful when you're going to make that adjustment into the pro. You got guys in there that's gonna counter off of that, and you got to be careful. You got to carry them hands high, use them angles, and make sure when you pull out or when you pull sideways on angle shots, you keep them hands high.
You can see so much potential in what Delonte does. I'm sorry, Henry, you were trying to say something.
No,
go right ahead.
Delonte Johnson, he reminds me of a guy years ago from Akron, Todd Hickman. Just his physique, his build, his looks, and watching him fight, this dude reminded me of Todd Hickman, was one of the greatest fighters to come out of Akron.
And that was before my time, but crazy you just mentioned that because my coach mentioned Todd Hickman not too long ago. Said one of the bad fighter there, man.
Yeah, man.
Bad fighter.
Yeah.
You know what? This has been quite interesting seeing these talented young men. And if you can just keep that vision of what they've done as an amateur in your head and look at basically the maturity. I mean, this is a teenager. And look at that jab. He's able to hit the jab, but what he does is that he continues those punches. And what happens is that Richards ran right into many of those shots because the simple fact is that he sets. He sets up, pop, 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 gets out of the way, sets, pop, pop, pop. You can't allow him to set.
Right.
You have to find a way to throw his rhythm off, and that's something I don't believe Richards was able to do successfully or enough tonight.
See a bright future coming for this gentleman, man. Bright future ahead.
All right, let's go up to our ring announcer, Paul Schill, with the winners of this fight. Paul, go right ahead.
Boxing fans, your winner. Fights out of the blue corner, Delonte Johnson.
There you got it. Delonte Johnson is your winner out of the blue corner.
Bright future for that kid, I see. Bright future.
And why so, Wilkins?
He's nice in there. He's got good hand and eye coordination. Moves real good in there. Looks good.
All right, coming up next, it is the Battle of the Board Championship. Coming up next, I'm talking Cher Blasdale and Asia Smith. Two young ladies who can fight. And let me tell you, if anybody knows anything about Asia Smith, it's Henry Hughes. He saw her running while he was doing his water thing and said, wait a minute, I got to stop the truck. I got to see who this is out here throwing combinations like they can beat my butt. We'll find out more about it. It's coming up next. The best in boxing coming your way right here from Cleveland, Ohio.
Stop. It's illegal to sweep yard debris into a catch basin. It causes water pollution and sewer backup. Instead, use biodegradable bags or redistribute lawn and leaf clippings for fertilizer. If you see someone dumping waste into catch basins, report it immediately. Call 216-664-DUMP. Remember, only rain down the storm drain.
All right, we're back with much more boxing, and we've got a special treat because we've got some young ladies who are about to step into this ring and do their thing in just a few minutes. And I'm talking about Asia Smith, a young lady who is very talented, and she has on the blue trunks trimmed in white with the black top. She's going to be taking on Cher Baswell from Ontario, Canada. And this young lady is from the Strill Town Boxing Club. And these are females, and this is our Battle of the Board Championship. And I'm telling you right now, Canada is undefeated, Wilkins. Undefeated. What do you think about that so far?
Oh, they definitely bringing it to the table, man. They're coming in shape. You can tell they're straightforward fighters. A lot of them are nice boxers. Great punches.
Let's go up to our ring announcer. He's going to be giving us the particulars after, of course, the referee gives his final instructions to the fighters. They're looking over the gloves. They want to make sure that everybody is fine and everything is right. But this is how boxing has evolved, the evolution of boxing when you have females who are boxing. Currently, I do news in Flint, Michigan. And one of the best female boxers in the country is Clarissa Shields, a two-time Olympian. Just made the 2016 Olympic team, and she's 165 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, you think of Von de Wart locally here, but you think of Ann Wolfe, Layla Ali, some of the most celebrated female boxers who have done this and have done this quite well. And to know that these young ladies have a platform and at least a place to box says a lot.
Oh, definitely does. Can't take nothing away from these females, man. There's some females out there that puts a lot of heat on these guy fighters now. So you got to give the utmost respect to them. And just,
well, what was interesting is that the last time I saw Clarissa Shields, not only did she fight, but she ended up fighting a guy, and it was an exhibition, but man, did she put something on that brother. So I'm like, maybe I would go ahead and hide after losing to Clarissa. So these young ladies can fight, and according to Henry, one thing we know, Asia Smith looks like a fighter. Let's see if she can fight. Definitely. Let's go up to our ring announcer, Paul.
Here we are, boxing fans. Our next bout of the evening is the Battle of the Borders Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, representing Steel Town Boxing Academy, please welcome Cher Obadiah. And her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Thurgood Marshall. From Cleveland, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen, she is Asia Smith.
Well, you can tell who the crowd favorite is, and that's Asia Smith, a young lady out of Thurgood Marshall Boxing Academy, and out of the Steel Town Boxing Club, it is Cher Baswell. Blasnell in the red trunks, and the red top, I should say, and the black trunks trimmed in white, taking on Asia Smith in the blue trunks trimmed in white with the black top. Asia said, you haven't seen anybody fight until you see me.
You can see it in her face, in her eyes. She looks real calm, and you can tell she's ready to get out here and showcase.
Now, two young ladies on this fight, two women's fights, or female fights, I should say, on this card. Laurel McCain will be coming up a little bit later. We've seen her on the best of the best boxing series. I tell you what,
Asia's
once
getting
again,
some punches
it's a Canadian fighter doing her thing, and Cher looks real good.
They're tough. Canada, boy, they're tough. Nice hook.
Uh-oh.
She caught Asia coming in.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Canada looking real sharp out here.
The one thing about the Wilcox Boxing Academy, and of course, we've seen two of the Wilcox brothers went earlier at our fight card. They have skills, and they're complete fighters. And we can even see it with Cher.
Right here.
Nice jab.
Asia has the right intentions of throwing the right punches. It's just that her timing is somewhat off.
Yeah, it's a little off.
The way that she has to get in is to get in with that jab. And she's not jabbing her way in, she's just pondering her way in. You've got to jab your way into your opponent to get that range to throw that power punch that she's been trying to throw. See, there's
Nice
that right hand.
Right, nice right hand.
And she needs room. And she doesn't know how to create space right now. And I think that's the biggest problem
She's got to
right
start
now
moving
with
side to
Asia
side,
Smith.
give her more angles. She's too straight in, coming too straight forward. Instead of, she needs to start moving more at angles.
Both fighters getting instructions from their corners.
That Canada team, man, is tough.
They're tough, man.
They got some tough people.
Good fighters, good fighters. Like Ronnie was saying, they got definitely the Wilcox brothers showed a lot of talent out there. You can tell they're all coming out here, the nice boxers, very smart thinkers inside that square circle.
Did you hear that story I told about Asia, how I ran into her?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good story to tell. Why don't you tell our audience about that? And we talked about it off camera. Tell our audience about how you ran into Asia.
I was at work. I worked for the water department, and I was at a stop sign, and I seen a person across the street shadow boxing, but you could tell this person knew what they was doing. She was jabbing, hook, uppercut, slipping, bobbing, weaving. I stopped. I said, wait a minute. I let my window down. I said, ma'am, you know what you're doing? And she was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I was like, wow. I said, you box? And she was like, yeah. I said, who's your trainer? She told me where she trained at. And I said, tell your trainer, Sugar K said hello. The next time I saw her, we were all together.
Nice,
That's
nice.
great.
Yeah.
And let's talk about that trainer. Who's that trainer?
At that time, it was Forrest Caldwell.
Okay.
At that time.
Caldwell's still in that corner. That's Caldwell back there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Caldwell.
Okay, yep, that's who it was. Yeah.
Like Canada more on her bike now. Nice uppercut. Nice movement by Cher.
She's got to use lateral movement. She's coming straight in, and Cher is just simply waiting for it and pot shotting it.
It's got to get a little more busier in there. Nice body shot. Nice jab. Good jab by Asia.
Can't be doing any pushing in there, using that forearm to get your
Gotta keep
opponent
it
off.
clean. You gotta keep it clean.
Right hand dismissed that time.
Combinations.
They cheering on Asia. She's brought a big crowd here.
Nice jab. Nice tip
Nice
jab
jab
out there.
that time. Asia's had some moments in round number 2, but still, I believe Cher's fight
Definitely.
is one round into.
I still give her the edge on the fight. She's looking a little fatigued there. But Asia looks like she's trying to catch her composure and trying to bring a little bit more action to the fight.
Let's take a look at the action here in round number 2. And
Over the
Asia
top.
comes straight forward, and that allows Cher to capitalize. And that means if you're right there, all I've got to do is just give you a straight punch. Somehow, some way, I'm going to hit you. More lateral movement, more side to side. That would go ahead and give Cher something to have to think about.
Right,
but as
right.
long as she's right there, straight down the line, it's very easy for her to find her.
A little bit more feints too. Get her to try to react and counter on top.
These are the women, and this is, of course, the battle of the board of championship. Battle of the board. Now she's moving side to side. Now see, she said, there it is. And it was that left hook, because she was moving side to side, that gave Asia something to work with.
Definitely.
Did you see that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Moving side to side.
Yep.
Now she's got to do more of that. But still, she's still coming in straight.
She's got to be a little more busier now. She's got to be a little more busy.
You can't follow around the ring, Asia.
Let's start cutting that corner
gotta
off,
jab
landing them
your
body
way
shots,
inside.
come upstairs.
She's not physically stronger than Cher.
No,
and we can see the
definitely,
difference
you
in the
can
ring.
tell. Just in
Cher's
the body
physically
itself.
stronger, yeah. A bigger body, more physically stronger. They may weigh the same.
She needs to start using that hand speed to
That's where that speed come in at.
Tell you what, she's drawing a little blood from Cher right now from the nose, and Cher's breathing heavy right now.
Yeah, I
This is
noticed
when
that.
Asia needs to take advantage.
She's starting to step back now, too. Starting to pull back.
If you imagine, Asia is able to land jabs that she couldn't land in round 1 and 2.
Exactly.
Time is not on her side. She's got to move it on.
Yep, nice right hand. Up, nice jab. Aja's got to keep her head, her hands up when she pulls back. She's dropping those hands. She's got to be careful getting caught.
She's got to take advantage of it. She's got Cher going backwards. Only 10 seconds.
Oh, nice hook. She got warned the second time for dropping that head too low.
It's an interesting fight. It's an interesting fight because of the simple fact that even though Asia may be losing this fight, she could find a way to win it.
Definitely.
That second round was a little bit too close to say it was clearly Cher's, because Asia was very active, and she got lucky a couple times. I mean, there were some open hooks in which she threw that landed on Cher. Let's take a look at some of the action in round number 2. Now that left hook that time, see? And the thing about it is that she's staying
lunging,
so busy on her.
Lunging punches too.
This is gonna be interesting.
This is it.
This is it, huh?
This is it right here.
She's still bouncing around.
She's coming out with that jab, pumping that jab.
Oh, now it's different. See, did you notice that?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of movement. She's going to look at this tape, and she's going to say to herself, all I had to do was move. See, watch this, watch this. See, there she's able to land again because she's moving. See, that is why Asia can be a better fighter. She may lose this fight, but this is going to be a tremendous learning experience for this young lady.
Definitely a learning experience. Go back to that drawing board and look at, nitpick at the little things you could have done better, man. And you know, you try to correct them, work at your craft in the gym. Just gotta start letting them hands go.
Don't let her set, Asia. You're letting her set. And when you let her set, she's in a better position.
Do you see the arm sizes and the leg sizes on Cher? Definitely a bigger fighter.
Man, they banging though.
They're coming.
They throwing.
Whoa, whoa.
They both come to fight, man.
Yeah, they're coming to fight.
I say Asia ran right into her right hand and ate it and kept coming. Cher's probably what is keeping her up.
She's
Right.
breathing heavy. She's breathing heavy. She's trying to time her with that uppercut.
Oh, Cher is tired.
Up, nice up. Up, overhand right. Got caught with the baby uppercut, overhand right.
Only 10 seconds left to go in this one.
Let it all hang out.
Ooh. Oh, nice
What
fight.
a fight. You've got to give both of these young ladies a round of applause.
All right.
I mean, Asia might have been outclassed.
Definitely.
But I'm going to tell you, when it came to heart, Asia was my fighter.
Oh,
she may not have won the fight, but she had overall great heart. I was impressed by it.
Oh, definitely. She's going to go back home and wish she could have did things different, but you know what? It's a learning experience. We learn from our mistakes.
Man, he's banging, man.
Some good stuff.
Good fight.
You know, you can hear Cher Blasnell talk about, I'm tired. I really had to work, and she really had to work.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody is doing the nay-nay. Watch me nay-nay.
It's funny because my kids, they're 5, 6, and 8-year-olds, and they trip me out when I see them dancing to this.
Watch me nay-nay. Watch me win.
Okay, I see you, man. I see you.
Watch me win.
Look at RD. He got it. Look at it.
Watch me nay-nay.
Ronnie Duncan, nay-naying.
Hey,
Hey, boxing fans, please put your hands together for these two outstanding athletes.
All right, let's see what we find and who was the winner of this fight. Go ahead, Paul.
Boxing fans, after 4 action-packed rounds, your winner and the winner of the Battle of the Borders. She fights out of the red corner, Cher.
Cher won the fight, and as no surprise, but you got to give credit where credit is due. Asia Smith fought well, and this was a learning experience. She will look at this fight and she will recognize I needed to move a little bit more, and it would have been a better situation for me had I did some movement.
A lot of movement, a lot more angles. She definitely has the hand speed. All she had to incorporate with the angles, a little bit of pivot movement inside, and she could have had this fight.
We're getting away from the manual way of doing business in the city of Cleveland. We're going to go to curbside recycling, which would actually be better for the city and also for the residents too. The less that we put into the landfill will be more of a financial savings for the city, and also that's less garbage that's going into the landfill. Recycling is easy as 1, 2, 3. You bag them, you put them into the blue container, you roll it to the curb, and the truck will do the rest. We're committed to making Cleveland a cleaner, greener city of choice.
Here's some quick recycling tips from the City of Cleveland Division of Waste Collection. Rinse your plastic bottles. Check for the recycling stamp on the bottom. Rinse green, brown, and clear glass bottles before bagging them. Put the bag recyclables into the City of Cleveland blue recycle cart. Place flattened, unwaxed cardboard boxes, newspaper, and wrapping paper on top of the bag recyclables.
Plus, you can recycle at any of Cleveland's 66 drop-off locations. Call the Division of Waste for the drop-off location near you.
Best of the best of boxing series, and we are about to be in store for a show. Now, Wilkins, you and I, as well as Henry Hughes, were at the weigh-in the night before this fight. And the grudge match is Cato Montgomery against Octavius Webb. Now, I've heard of grudge matches. We had Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns. That was a grudge match.
Definitely.
We had the rubber match, Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali. We got Shannon Briggs trying to get with the Klitschko's right now. But when two people don't like one another, sometimes it's a little obvious. I got that impression last night. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh, definitely. We seen it all yesterday at the weigh-ins, man. These boys, they ready to let it go on each other.
Let's go ahead and hear an interview that I did earlier with the Webb man, the beast mode, Octavius Webb. He's ready for this fight. It is time to put up a shut up, and of course, one man who wants to get ready for the grudge match in King of the Ring, Octavius, Beast Mode Webb. Man, I'm doing just fine. I want to know how you're doing, because we're moments just before your big fight with Cato Montgomery. You guys have done it before. Now you're going to do it again.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm ready, man. This time I feel like I'm on another level. You know what I'm saying? As far as skill-wise, and as far as conditioning-wise and shape-wise. Even though I beat him last time, this one I'm just going to make it more dominant from ding to dawn.
You know, last time we saw you, man, you came out of Chicago. Now you've adopted Cleveland as a home. You've cleaned up the gym. You've had sparring sessions with Caldwell, who's a 4-time national champion. He's going to the Olympic trials. How is that going to help you in your preparation for Montgomery?
You know, that's helping me just by being a much better boxer skill-wise. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Caldwell is kind of like a chess match. You know what I'm saying? Although you know he's 18, he's younger than me, but it's who beats who there to the punch first, or who hits the angle first. So just by me working with him, I feel like I grew as a fighter, as a skilled fighter. You feel me? And man, Cato ain't got nothing coming with me, man. You feel me? And then on another note, this is more than just a boxing match. This is about a respect thing between two men that used to be friends, because we had the same goals and dreams. But when pride and disrespect get in the way, you know, this turned into a whole nother sport.
It's time to get down for the beatdown. It's going to be Cato Montgomery taking on Beast Mode, Octavius Webb. Man, good luck, and we'll see him in the ring. It is the King of the Rings. I'm Ronnie Duncan. Beast Mode says he's ready. Well, you can just tell by that interview, this young man is serious.
Oh yeah, he definitely
is not here to play games.
Definitely. We noticed that all yesterday. They're ready to let it go, man. Let's see what they got, what they're gonna bring to the table. Talk is cheap in this game, man. You gotta show and prove.
What do you think builds on that? Why do two guys get to the point, and he admitted to us yesterday, that we used to be friends, but then it's all of a sudden disrespect. I'm gonna make him pay for disrespect. Now, they have fought before, and Octavius was the winner. Now, Cato was saying, hey, I really wasn't in shape. I was out in the streets. I was playing with the women. I was doing this. I was doing that. I've often said this. Excuses are the tools of the incompetent.
Exactly.
Which build monuments upon nothing.
Exactly.
And those who specialize in them seldom become anything other than excuses, excuses, excuses.
Definitely.
No more time for excuses. It's time to put up or shut up. Get down and throw down. There's about to be a beat down in C-Town.
I like that.
Yeah, can't put it no better than that.
Everything is fast. You don't want to punch behind him.
Cato's corner, that's them talking. And that's Push Davis. It's about dictating the pace.
Not wild. Everything is fast.
Listen to these instructions.
Step go with it. If you're throwing 4 punches, then that's 4 small steps to him. Every punch is a step. I want it fast.
Let's go to our ring announcer, Paul Shield.
Here we go, boxing fans. Our next bout of the evening is in the 178-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, representing Team Tough Boxing Club from Cleveland, Ohio, Octavius Webb.
You gotta be ready, come on.
And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the Bob Davis Boxing Club from Cleveland, Ohio. He is Cato Montgomery.
Showtime.
Boxing fans, this is the grudge match that we